There's only two outcomes in everything you do. You will either fail and quit or stay and succeed. You guys understand that. Everything you do in life, you will either stay and succeed or quit and fail. That's it. Has anybody ever taken up a hobby before? Who in here plays a music instrument?
I do.
Yep. You got two choices. You got two. You either stay and continue to get better, which you will. You know that. You know you will get better. Or you will quit, never get better, and you have failed. So I need you today. What are you going to do? You're going to stay and succeed, or are you going to quit and fail? There's no in between. There is no in between in anything you do. All right, your job. You want to get a raise? You got two choices. Stay and succeed, because eventually you can get there, and you know you can. Or are you going to quit and fail and go get another job and be like, well, I'm going to do it again? You're going to have the same choice again. So decide today. Write in your journal. You're going to stay and succeed or quit and fail. That's it. You're going to work through it, or you're going to quit. You want to know the difference between a professional athlete and somebody who is not? They stayed and succeeded. Oh, it's genetics and it's work ethics. Well, yeah, work ethics has a lot to do with it, but I'm not 6'8", so therefore I can't make it. There's just all sorts. So you either stay and succeed or you quit and you fail. That's it. And it is all on you and you alone to make the choice. So make the choice. It's not hard. It's hard in the work you got to do. Making the choice to stay is not. Now, unfortunately for some of us, don't worry, I'm kind of the same way. I'll do the same stupid stuff, right? It's almost like I got to get to rock bottom until you're like, I must make a change. Luckily, I didn't do that, right? I got up to 240 pounds instead of 340, 440 before I made the change. So I wasn't like technically rock bottom, but to me, I'm like, this is one of the heaviest I've ever been. I don't want to be here. So to me, it was my rock bottom. So don't wait until you get to rock bottom. Don't wait like, oh, I only have $500 left in this account. Oh, if I get to that, then I'll make the choice today. So make the choice, do the things, kick ass or go cry in a corner. And then you're going to have to kick ass tomorrow. At some point, you are going to have to step up and do the job. You cannot run forever from the things that are hard. It's going to come find you. I promise you. You're struggling financially, and because you just don't want to put in the extra effort, the time, what do I need to do? How do I improve my skill sets? What can I do better at my job? Is there more that I can do instead of Netflixing and chilling? Is there a way that I can go make extra money? What can I do? How can I? But if you're just sitting there doing nothing, of course, it will find you again. Sure, you might find the job making the same that you were before, not really excelling at anything, coming home doing the same BS that you did before and wasting all the time and energy and not really trying to go for it until you are ready to learn, listen, and apply this information. You too are going to be stuck in the same mediocre trades, doing the same exact things, blowing up your account the same way until you're ready to show up, ready to make the change, ready to commit, execute. You're just going to be mediocre. There you go. I'm going to leave you with that. My name is Chad, aka The Coach. I've been a stock market trader for the last 33 years. I have trained over 1 million people. Our trading community is now closing in on close to $200 million in profits. We have retired over 200 people and counting. A couple of my moderators are having over 7-figure months. You heard that right. We are legitimately the only stock market training community that has people making over $1 million per month. I'm talking about real cash money, dollar bills, y'all. So if you're wondering if you're in the right place at the right time, you are. Welcome.
Welcome to the Aftermarket. American Dream Trading. You have entered the Aftermarket. AmericanDreamTrading.com. Welcome. You are now in the Aftermarket.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Aftermarket Live Chat and Watch Party. I am your host, Dawn, aka J&J Video Reacts. And this is a stream that's been created for you traders to just kick back, relax, and let your hair down and just decompress after the market. Market was choppy today, right? Market was El Chapo, right? So if you got chopped up, it's okay. It happens, right? But what you got to take from that is make sure you journal it. If you had a couple bad trades, make sure you journal it so you know not to do that again. So that you know what you did, when you did it, how you did it, and make sure that you do not do it again. All right. Journaling is the key. That is the way to go back and find out what you did right so you can repeat it, and find out what you did wrong so you can eliminate it. Welcome. We had a great weekend. Shout out to Mark McSee and Ange over there in the Futures membership that we have. We had they came on yesterday on a Zoom call, which everybody was privy to. Hopefully you made it in there for a little bit and got to see them do some trading. I always enjoy when I go in that room. It's always so full of energy. And, Mark and Ange are great teachers, great trainers. So shout out to them. Ange, I see you down there in the chat, baby girl. Other AKA Milk Money, AKA Manicures, AKA Starbucks. Well, she doesn't drink Starbucks anymore, though. So let's get that right. Yeah. But shout out to Maria, shout out to Kyle, shout out to Miranda. I see you. Somebody came backstage. Give me 2 seconds. I'll let you in. Shout out to Callie Deaton, just because, I looked up and it was like Saturday and I had like a $25 tip in my tip jar. I'm like, damn, Callie. Thank you. Where did that come from? Thank you. Out of the blue, she does that. Every now and then, she's like F2. Every now and then, she'll just go plop. So thank you, baby girl. Appreciate you. Love your face. Who are we? We are American Dream Trading. As you saw in the video, Chad W. Christian founded American Dream Trading over 3-4 years ago, and he first went live on all the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, you name it, on August the 1st of 2022. And since then, American Dream Trading has been the fastest growing stock market education company that there is out there. We are creating millionaires from people who had no experience. None. So, there's a proven track record there, guys. You don't grow an organization if you're doing things wrong, and people are seeing that you're doing things wrong. They're going to run the other way fast, right? He attracts and he's magnetic because he succeeds, and he trains people to succeed. We are taught here how to actually trade and protect our assets, not just go willy-nilly chasing call outs and ticker symbols and just throwing everything we got YOLOing into a trade. We don't do that over here. We trade properly. We chart things out. We look at the support and resistance lines. We look at the L2. We use everything that is within our power to make sure that the probabilities work out in our favor. So thank you, Coach. Thank you for being a great trainer. Thank you for letting us hang out on your YouTube channel after work. After the market is done, thank you, even though the market technically is not done, right? If you're in futures, it starts back up again at 6 o'clock. And if you're in stocks and not options, if you're in stocks, it is still going up until 8 o'clock tonight. If you're trading on like platforms like Webull, you can still do some after hours trading on some of the smaller stocks. So welcome to the stream. Listen, we're trying to get Coach to 15,000 subscribers, right? So to do that, you got to like the video. Please like the video. That moves it up the algorithm so more people can see it. Share it so that more people can come to it and like it, and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, you're not going to help us get to the 15K that we're trying to get to. And right now, we are knocking at the door at 14,000, guys. We are only 3 away from the 14K. We should get that tonight. Right? So tomorrow when we come here, we will be well over 14K and well on our way to 15K. Woo-hoo-hoo! We're getting it done. Thank you. We're getting it done, guys. So tonight we're going to do what we did the other nights, which is play Two Truths and a Lie. Shout out to Maria for that. I love it. Excuse me. Damn. You ever like just have your spit go down the wrong way? Jesus. Hold on. Let me get some water. Okay, I'm thinking I'm going to drink water. I forgot I had a lemon and ginger water that I made earlier just to kind of drink. And I did not expect that pungality. Is pungality a word? That was pungent, but it's good. Today we're going to do it with video. So we're going to do a little bit different. So the one I think that is one of the videos that we're actually going to do tonight. So what I mean by that is this. I'm going to hold on one second. What am I doing here? I gotta get the thumbnail off. What I'm gonna do, and she's been sitting back there so patiently. Let me not be Milk Money. Hey.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing, babe?
I'm doing awesome. I was almost falling asleep back here with my hand on
I'm sorry.
my head. I'm like,
I got to jabbering.
And I hope she hasn't silently added me because this would look ridiculous.
Oh man, how did you do today?
I did good. I didn't do too many trades, but I did do a lot of practice. So it was a good day.
Good. Well, hey, look, when we can't trade, we got to train, right?
Well, absolutely. If I'm not in a trade, I'm training no matter what. Yeah.
And it was choppy.
It was. I'm focusing on the EWO a little bit more. So I'm being a little bit more cautious about my injuries and stuff like that. So yeah, it was a Monday.
That is for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I put a little bit of a twist on the Two Truths and a Lie that we've been doing. In the fact that I incorporated some video. So I was watching some of the videos. So I just went through the first like 5 or 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the video and then I'm going to pull up the thumbnail that has the Two Truths and the Lie that pertains to that video. Okay. So instead of asking you to memorize stuff, right, just pay attention to the video and you'll figure out which one is a lie. I didn't make them hard. You guys, if you know what you're doing, you're going to know which one is the lie. All right. And shout out to everybody down there in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Diesel Dan, what's up, brother? Don't forget to smash the like button. Eminem, I know you are going to come up here and play this game, girl. All right, so let's do it. Let's go ahead and hit the first one, right? And let me see. Yep. All right, so it was the one that I played in the beginning of the video, but we'll go ahead and repeat it because it sends a really good message and it needs to be heard over and over and over again. So let's go share the video, share the screen. Angie, I love listening to you and Mark in the features. I really do.
Mark is my favorite.
Yeah, Mark is awesome.
Things.
He is just
two
no holds barred, no nonsense, just get it done, make money, and he's funny as hell.
Yes.
All right, so let's do it. This one is you have the choice to succeed or fail. Either fail and quit or stay and succeed. Check it out.
2 things. There's only 2 outcomes in everything you do. You will either fail and quit or stay and succeed. You guys understand that. Everything you do in life, you will either stay and succeed or quit and fail. That's it. Has anybody ever taken up a hobby before? Who in here plays a music instrument?
I do.
You got 2 choices. You got 2. You either stay and continue to get better, which you will. You know that. You know you will get better. Or you will quit, never get better, and you have failed. So I need you today. What are you going to do? Are you going to stay and succeed or are you going to quit and fail? There's no in between. between. There is no in between in anything you do. All right, your job. You want to get a raise? You got two choices. Stay and succeed because eventually you can get there and you know you can. Or are you going to quit and fail and go get another job and be like, well, I'm going to do it again. You're going to have the same choice again. So decide today. Write in your journal. You're going to stay and succeed or quit and fail. That's it. You're going to work through it or you're going to quit. You want to know the difference between a professional athlete and somebody who is not? They stayed and succeeded. Oh, it's genetics and it's work ethics. Well, yeah, work ethics has a lot to do with it, but I'm not 6'8", so therefore I can't make it. There's just all sorts. So you either stay and succeed or you quit and you fail. That's it. And it is all on you and you alone to make the choice. So make the choice. It's not hard. It's hard in the work you got to do. Making the choice to stay is not. Now, unfortunately for some of us, don't worry, I'm kind of the same way. I'll do the same stupid stuff, right? It's almost like I got to get to rock bottom until you're like, I must make a change. Luckily, I didn't do that, right? I got up to 240 pounds instead of 340, 440 before I made the change. So I wasn't like technically rock bottom, but to me, I'm like, this is one of the heaviest I've ever been. I don't want to be here. So to me, it was my rock bottom. So don't wait until you get to rock bottom. Don't wait like, oh, I only have $500 left in this account. Oh, if I get to that, then I'll make the choice today. So make the choice, do the things, kick ass or go cry in a corner. And then you're going to have to kick ass tomorrow. At some point, you are going to have to step up and do the job. You cannot run forever from the things that are hard. It's going to come find you. I promise you. You're struggling financially and because you just don't want to put in the extra effort, the time, what do I need to do? How do I improve my skill sets? What can I do better at my job? Is there more that I can do instead of Netflixing and chilling? Is there a way that I can go make extra money? What can I do? How can I? But if you're just sitting there doing nothing, of course, it will find you again. Sure, you might find the job making the same that you were before, not really excelling at anything, coming home doing the same BS that you did before and wasting all the time and energy and not really trying to go for it until you are ready to learn, listen, and apply this information. You too are going to be stuck in the same mediocre trades, doing the same exact things, blowing up your account the same way until you're ready to show up, ready to make the change, ready to commit, execute. You're just going to be mediocre. There you go. I'm going to leave you with that.
Mic drop. We need a mic drop on that one. Okay, so with that being said, it's time to play. I need to get some it is time to play two truths and a lie. Okay. The topic is stay and succeed, right? So, number one, is this a lie? We have two options: fail and quit or stay and succeed. Is that a lie? Is there more than one option? Is there more than two options? Is that a lie or is that the truth? Number two, you are the only one who decides whether you fail or succeed. Is that the lie? I mean, does your, spouse influence you? Do your kids? I mean, that can kind of be a gray area, but we're looking for a specific one here. In this particular one, I'm so glad Richard is not here right now. Love you, Richard. Number three, you should wait until you reach rock bottom before you decide to make a change. Wait until you reach rock bottom. Is that the lie? What are you thinking, Ange?
Number three.
I think so too.
But here's the thing with number three, right?
Okay.
How many people actually wait until they've reached or near rock bottom before they're ready to make a change? Before they look the opportunity in the eye and say, well, shit.
I'll tell you what, my hand is raised right now.
So is mine.
Yep, my hand's raised. I was at a point where I could not go any further or I would have had to quit. It was, either quit losing money or you got to quit this because you can't control yourself. And that was not acceptable to me because I always know that I'm in control of my reactions. And
Absolutely.
even if I temporarily am suffering from disillusionment, I'm like, get your shit together. I will fuck up. Excuse my friend. I will fuck up for a minute, but I am the type of person I will put my foot up my ass. How can you lead others if you can't lead yourself? And I think I'm a pretty good
Absolutely.
leader. So
Yep. And
with that
sometimes
being
we have to, and sometimes we have to
yeah, we got to lead
lead
ourselves.
through the pain,
Yep.
in order to be successful for ourselves.
Yes.
I
Yes.
agree.
And if you don't realize those things, you're in bad shape. So I'm going for 3. Milk Money's going for 3. I see Broken Equilibrium has said 3. Christina says it's 3. Rob says it's 3. Maria Diesel Dan says it's 3. Christina, yep. She said we as humans wait until rock bottom, hoping the change will happen without working on ourselves. Yeah, that's the definition of insanity, expecting something different and you don't do anything differently to change it.
Mm-hmm.
So good. That was good. All right, let's go to the next one. I kind of like it with the video too. It adds a little kick to it, right?
Yeah.
All right, so the next one was. All right, here we go. I must reshare.
Choose your hard. That's what I think.
Choose your what?
Your hard?
What's hard for you?
Yeah, choose your hard.
Okay, I'm feeling that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that would be choose your hard. What's hard for you? So you go work on that thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Choose your hard. You can either
yeah.
make your situation hard by not doing anything about it, or you could work hard and change your situation.
And I love that because hard is a matter of perspective. And in all of that you just said, you said that.
Yep.
Hard is a matter of perspective. Easy is a matter of perspective. Some people would think day trading is the hardest thing in the world, which, hey, listen, we all we're knee deep in. So we know how hard it can be, but we also know how easy it can be if you do the things that you're supposed to do. So yeah, perspective is everything.
So I kind of waited until it bounced up against the 9 and I had that one big candle and it got me a little bit, but I went small enough. It didn't take away all my gains. Is that a bad place to try to enter this to see if it's going down?
Well, and what you missed then when you weren't in here, everybody in the room, remember I was giving this as the example. I said it keeps going to the 55. So what I was saying in the room is typically I use the 9 and the 21. I usually don't wait for the 55 because that's way too far away. But I said, and I quote on this stock, that it keeps going to the 55 instead of the 9 and the 21. So had you been privy to that information, you would have known that I would be waiting in this instance for the 55 instead of the 9 or the 21. And we did that all live while you were gone. That you missed, that you would have been able to get, that you wouldn't have lost the trade on, because that's the information we gave here today.
Well, that's kind of funny because I got it right back off the bounce of the 55.
And there you go.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep.
Just trying to check and make sure my thinking's right.
Yeah. So I'm always looking for patterns. So I'm looking, hey, is it respecting the 9? No. Is it respecting the 21? No. Is it respecting the 55? Yes. Okay. Guess what it's going to do? Most of the day, we're going to look for it. We're going to watch it. 55, 55, 55, 55, 55, right? Pattern. Normally, we don't have to do it that much. Normally, we can literally go off of a 9 or the 21. You guys know a lot of times it won't respect the 9. I'm like, okay, well, which one are you respecting? And then that's the one I'm going to trade from. And if it keeps doing it on the same one, that is the backbone of the whole drive of it. Trust me, it will show you what it wants.
Did you fall asleep? Dawn.
I forgot I was muted. No, I didn't load the thumbnail for this particular video. And I thought I had. I'm looking for it while the video's playing. I'm like, where the hell's the thumbnail for this one? And yeah, so let's load that up. I love the fact that I can do this right from my phone too. Hold on. There they are. There it is. Book. Add. Boom. There they are. Okay. EMAs. Because he talked about EMAs in this particular video, that's what we're going to base this particular round on. So, number one, is this a lie? Coach uses 3 EMAs, the 9, the 21, and the 55. Coach uses 3 EMAs, the 9, the 21, and 55. Is that a lie? Number 2, Coach doesn't use EMAs at all. And believe in him. Is that a lie? Number 3, last but not least, Coach looks for the patterns to see what EMAs are being respected. He looks for the patterns to see which EMAs are being respected. Is that a lie?
Number 2.
Number 2, Coach doesn't use EMAs at all. I agree. What do you think, guys? She's probably muted. Yeah, I was. All right, equilibrium. That's right. Number 2. Eminem says 2. Christina 2. Rob says 2. Me and Milk Money say 2. Peggy D, how are you? She says 2. 2. Leonard Jones says 2. Diesel Dan says 2. Coach does use EMAs. The other 2 are absolutely correct. Even in that video, he was waiting for it to break off the 55. We know for sure that if it goes under the 21, he is out. So yeah, he uses the EMAs. And of course, the 9. So everybody uses the 9. So we're kind of learning something out of these, huh?
Yeah, and I didn't think about it until much later about, respecting the indicators other than the 9 and or the 21. Like, I don't know where along the lines I never thought about it, but there was a point in time when I would just wait until the ticker that I was on would follow that. So a lot of times I just move around. I never paid much attention to it.
Mm-hmm.
I do now, but I used to not.
Yeah, me too. And it's so funny too, because, I got so into the 9 that if it wasn't around the 9, I didn't want to have anything to do with it. But you learn to be a little bit flexible. Now I'm kind of like in coaching that way. Now Nate or GC does not like to be flexible. If it goes below the 9, he's usually out, especially if the candles are far from it. It's far from the 21. And I'm kind of agreeing with him. Why give up all that real estate? But I tend to see it bounce and respect the 21 a lot as well. So I'm like, and it depends on the stock. Certain stocks respect certain indicators. SPY respects none. It'll go up, down, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But, if it goes below the 21 though, man, that's thing's dropping, So, and when you think about what they are, they're telling you over a longer time frame that this is where it's at. So if it's going down to the 55, I mean, it's out of here. It's going to, chances are it's probably going to VWAP from there, and then hopefully it'll bounce. But by then you've lost all your premium. Why lose all that money?
Right.
All right. So the next one, huh?
I said, I agree.
Cool beans. All right. The next one is the one rule. This one rule changes everything.
Is all profits. All of that, even on the last one. But I'm training and conditioning you.
What are you laughing at?
I said, follow the freaking rules. I don't know.
Yeah. As usual.
All right, let's see what's going on. Yep, I'm on it. Yeah, okay. 2-minute EWO riders. Who still has the one left? You should.
I have one left.
Thank you. Does everybody see how we're still at VWAP and it has not broken, held through it? And you only have one. Everything is paid for, right? This is why we do it. And listen, again, the only reason I'm doing this is to train and condition your brains to stay in green trades. Seriously, this is why. This is why I also say just leave one, because there can't be much damage and you will never allow that one to go from green to red, no matter what it does. I don't care if it's anywhere near VWAP. You don't let it ever go from green to red, right? Because if you got in on the 2 minute, you guys got in this candle. There's no way in hell this will ever go red on you unless it came down to here. Makes sense? And you already know you're not going to be there because you're getting out somewhere down here. Does everybody see this?
Yes, sir.
Think about it. Even on the last one, this whole area is all profit. See it? All of that. Even on the last one. But I'm training and conditioning you to stay in the trade. That's all we're doing. That's it. Tesla, we got a candle breaking through. Is this confirmation of break of VWAP?
Not yet.
Nope, not yet. Why?
It hasn't broken down.
That's right. It's not a giant long candle, and it's not one that came through with a confirmation just below that one. Now you watch, because if this gets bought back up, all you're going to see is a wick that's stuck. Now, if you get another candle with this in 10 seconds, or this bleeds out, then I would get out. But right now, all this is testing the waters, right?
Coach, you still wouldn't short it at this point?
I wouldn't short this until it broke below this 55.
Love you. Thanks.
Yep. Okay, right here. Here's your confirmation, and I'm out. That's it. This candle right here, this one was the one. This broke through VWAP, gave me this candle. I'm out. So let's review this trade. EWO riders. You got in here, flat, last sell. I want you guys to look at this too. If we look at this big picture, this is what's really crazy. So those of you that are doing 2 minute or want to, or some kind of desire, I need you to really focus on this with me. This is the 2 minute. And listen, it could be anywhere in this candle. This indicator was higher than the previous. Longing it. I'm above VWAP. Now I want you guys to look at this big picture. Oh, well, it's easy to look at after the fact. It was easy when you were in it because I told you to leave it alone. Yes? I want you to look at this. And then I want you in your heads to be like, that's where I got out. And I want you to look when I do this. Up, flat. That's consolidation. Did you see it pull back here? No. Up. Consolidation. You see this? Did that pull back? No. Blast it up. Consolidation. But did this one pull back? That's 50%. If we're looking at this big picture and looking at this, that is your first spot where you take money. Now, isn't that insane when you go back now and look at this trade? Big picture. How many times from here to here, which is all the way until 1024, were you all panicking and shedding?
Lots.
Yep. And think about it. So every time you saw a red candle, every time it like, oh, pulled up and pulled back and oh, but I want you to look at it, big picture. So right here, flat, sell. Are we all on the same page? This is a huge masterclass training moment. Huge.
Yes, I like how you identify when it broke, then you would have to get 50% out. That was a key right there.
Yeah, because remember what I always say, it'll look like a triangle. So look at it, big triangle. Because what has to happen is if it comes up and goes flat like this, that's not a triangle. It'll come up, pull back. That's the difference. Not it comes up, flat, comes up, flat, comes up, pulls back. See it?
That's your indication right there. Thank you,
Yes.
Coach.
Does that make sense, everybody? Do you see the major change in just that little thing? I'm telling you, this is going to change your lives forever if you guys are listening to me. So same thing here. Let's say now we're in this. It went up, consolidates, right here pulled back. There's the little bit. If we were micro looking at it, consolidate, up, flat, pull back. This, the hangman, out. These are the little things, though, that I want you guys identifying. And I also want you guys to remind yourself this whole time while you were freaking out. And I kept saying, don't worry about it. Leave it alone. Stop tripping. It's okay. And everybody, and I know where all the pain really came from. Trust me, I know, especially when you're way up. This was the largest pain point, right?
Yeah, that was a long wait there.
And this is where it will scare people. And this is why I kept telling you, everybody in here, I kept saying, listen, this is good. This is a good thing because you had momentum. momentum to the upside. It was staying up very tall. It never started to come back to where it came from. Everything looked good. So again, start looking big picture. Stop freaking out on the per candles. If you guys are doing 2-minute EWOs, you can take the candle stuff and you can throw it right in the trash. Seriously. The only thing we're looking for on the candles is, did it pull back or not? Is it consolidating, climbing, or pulling back? That's all you care about. It's not, oh, the 3 crows turned into doji, acrobat, flip man, moon river dance character. Nobody cares. None of that matters. None of that matters. You guys are in the trade, trading the trade, watching the key levels, looking for pullbacks to shed. Otherwise, you're going to ride it. It's trending. Listen, the 2-minute EWO is designed for trending. This is why I love, like, when Apple picks a lane and goes for it. I hate it when it's up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, down. We want it to choose a path, go that way. We'll ride it out. That's what we want.
Yes, we do.
Excellent.
Do we always get it? No, we don't, but that is what we want. Okay. So, as it pertains to that video, trading the trend is our topic for this particular round. So, number 1, is it a lie that the longer trades are best tracked on a 1-minute chart? The longer trades, because you get a lot more information in there. So the longer trades are better tracked on a 1-minute chart. Is that a lie? Number 2, identifying a trend gives you the best probability of the stock's imminent direction. Is that a lie? If you identify the trend, does that give you the best probability of the stock's imminent direction? And last but not least, number 3, is this a lie? It's best to wait for a break of the trend to trade a reversal. It's best to wait for the break of the trend to trade a reversal. Is that a lie? Which one is it? What do you think, Milk Money?
I would say 1.
I agree. Broken Equilibrium agrees with you. So does Christina, Robin, so Flo, and Maria. Right? A longer time frame, a longer trade is best when you pull the chart out, when you pan out. Go to a longer time frame. You can sit in it, because all that information is not necessarily the best thing for you if you plan on sitting in it for a few minutes, because it seems to be staying in one direction. Because then
I had this experience today with NQ. So NQ was not in my favor this morning to my liking, because I'd look away and I'd come back, and then it'd be a good setup and I would have missed it. But then this afternoon, there were 2 different EWO opportunities that were just tremendous. One of them would have yielded me over 4,000, and the other one was 2,300 if I was patient. So you wait for the setup, you do exactly what you're supposed to do, and you reap your reward. I was in paper, but that kind of took me off. However, it is what it is. But it's execution, right? So I have to remember that as well. Like, I executed it properly. I followed all the rules. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Absolutely.
It wasn't,
and that's all you can do
today.
That's all you can do, right? And then hindsight is 2020. So I don't know how many times I looked at Meta. I'll still never forget that one 400 to 2,400 day that I'd just by 2 minutes I missed that day. So it happens, but those are the things we journal, and those are the things we learn from. So
yeah, and I mean, I wasn't even I wasn't even in them to be in them for money in the first place. I was purely using it for training purposes. But the point is that I saw the setup. I got in exactly when I was supposed to, and I got out when I was supposed to. Now, I didn't shed, but that's for another day.
That's funny. We have a shedding one coming up.
Awesome.
All right. Let's go ahead back on over to the next video. Day trading.
Austin over on TikTok says, my wife wants to know if day trading is on the same wavelength as gambling. Nope, absolutely not. Not at all.
Did his wife really want to know?
This is why this is not gambling. Follow
I doubt
all
it.
these rules, and you will immediately Find out why, Austin and your wife.
Well,
Number
maybe.
one,
You know,
if you are
everybody thinks it's
training, do
gambling
not
that
use
doesn't
real
know.
money. Go into a casino and tell them you want to use fake money.
Yeah, I'm going to try
Number
that.
two, you're not allowed to lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Go to a casino with $1,000 in your pocket. Tell the casino you will not be losing more than 2% on average when you walk out, and see how that works out. Number three, if you have 2 red trading days in a row, you don't get to trade for a month. How many of you walk into a casino and have 2 losing days and then tell yourself you don't get to go to the casino for a month? Notice the trend here is protecting your assets while growing your portfolio. Everything we do is in protection of your assets. It has nothing to do with profits. Make sure you guys are not trading in the first 3 minutes or the last 8 minutes of the day if you're an advanced trader, or the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day if you are inexperienced. You should always be trading stocks before options. Every different strategy we have has different rule sets to them. You must understand the rule sets for them. Make sure you guys are practicing with small position sizes. That will allow you to put in those stop losses to stop out the losers so you don't take a big loss, and then let the runners run. We do not trade with the bias here. We trade with what the market gives us. If it wants to trend to the upside, we'll go to the upside. If it wants to trend to the downside, we'll trend it to the downside. If it wants to chop sideways, we'll straddle or strangle it till it decides what it wants to do. We have something for everybody, from day trading, swing trading, overnight, long-term, cash secure puts, covered calls, wheel option strategy, hedging your long-term accounts, right? It doesn't matter. We will take care of everything across the board and train and educate you. I've been doing this for 33 years. We have thousands, not hundreds, thousands of free training videos over on our YouTube channel, American Dream Trading. All I ask is you click the subscribe, hit the notification bell so you're alerted when we go live and when we release new videos.
All right. So that one was more or less a coach's rules snippet. So we're going to go ahead and go with that for our topic for this round, coach's rules. And number one, is this a lie? If you have in a row, right, 2 red trading days, stop trading for a month. Stop it for a month. Stop trading and start trading for an entire month. Is that a lie? Number 2, day trading is the same as gambling. Pretty much. Day trading is pretty much the same as gambling. Is that a lie? And last but not least, number 3, never lose. I forgot lose there. Never lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account. Is that a lie? Is that I didn't even, just gonna rush. So never lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account. Is that a lie? Tell me which one you think is the lie.
I feel like we're on an episode of Maury.
Maury Povich?
Yes. Number 2.
Is he the father?
That's
I
a
agree.
lie.
Come on, Ange. It is a little bit gambling, right?
No, it is not.
Broken Equilibrium, Christina, Rob, Eminem, Diesel Dan, and Stephen J. What's up, Stephen J? I as well. Everybody says too, day trading is not the same thing as gambling. Not if you know what you're doing and you know how to read charts and you know how to use risk management. It is not gambling. So I think we've got one more.
Sweet. Let's do one more and then I'm heading out.
Yep, one more and then we're done. I timed that out right. I figured 5 would do it.
Yep, 5 o'clock's my cutoff.
Let's see here.
To get out of this chair.
Yeah, go walk.
Ass is going to start looking like it.
Get out, do some stuff.
Yes.
It's going to start looking like a box.
It is. A flat box.
All right. This one is the one that was last.
wait for the entry.
That's right. Yeah, those of you that are not in Tesla yet, this is a great opportunity to get into the longs here. Can you guys see it? This 363.26. There it goes. Did I or did I not say that? It's because I saw this is the channel right here.
Now, would that be a little triple top there?
It is. Yep, it is. 365.50 is what you're looking for to break now, right? SPY doing the same thing at the 610.24 mark that I just marked. That is its channel. I will not long SPY unless it can break that 610.25. But Tesla, you guys were able to scoop up at 363.26. Did you see why I said that, Steven?
Yes, sir. I see that.
And that was right here off of this channel line. And the beauty of that spot, Steven, is that the 21 was right below it. So if I got in right here, which is where I said the stop is right here. So I have a very small risk and a maximum size reward, right?
Absolutely.
Hey, coach, question.
Yes, go ahead.
That channel that you just put together there, is that just off the lower consolidation period?
It was. That was exactly what I based it off. Yep, the first consolidation point. And I had a backing of the 21, which gave me strength. Frank, go ahead. You got your hand up?
Good morning, Coach.
Good morning.
A quick question. You switch gears, beautiful, smooth. The question I have is, when did you know to go to that 5 minute and stay and put it in fifth gear like that?
You mean for Tesla?
Yes.
Yeah, just because once you guys get into a juicy trade, which it is, and it's staying and it's respecting the 9 the whole way, you don't want to be looking at it in the short term anymore. You want to start now looking at it like, I want to hold this a long time. Remember, anytime we go to long candles, the idea behind it is holding longer. So if I'm looking at a 1 minute and we're quick in and out, that means I'm looking at short time frame. So if I'm flipping it to a 5, 10, or a 15, I'm thinking long.
I think we already did the trend one, but it's all good. I got a different one. We'll do the shedding one after this. It's all the same, so it doesn't really matter. So we'll do the shedding thumbnail with this one.
Right, long term. It could be hours today on a 5 minute, right? Yep. And it's
So when it really starts to work your way, you switch to a 5 to take the pressure off your eyes.
That's correct. Because when you're looking at the 1 and it's constantly, you're like, right? Like a roller coaster ride.
Right. Thanks, Coach.
You got it, partner. Yeah, Tesla's still above that
West
channel,
Palm,
everybody.
thank you.
You're still good on Tesla. Nobody's sweating, right? Some people are like, yes, I am a little bit, Coach. Stop it.
I am.
Yeah, don't. You're all right. You know, the funny thing is while you guys are all panicking, all I see is Tesla's going to rocket new high. You guys want to know why?
Above the
Because
channel.
it's staying up so tall. It's staying so long. And because the way it's consolidating is still staying up extremely tall. This thing has never got heavy on the vine. Not one time. Tells me this is extremely still bullish. And now you're about to get new high day. So while you guys are all panicking, I'm like, you guys are in the best position you could possibly be in, right? That's from living in the matrix for a long time. And eventually you too will get there. What is the trend of Tesla?
Up.
So what are you freaking out about?
Friend is your friend.
Yeah. Does anybody see Tesla getting heavy on the vine like this? Because I don't.
Nope.
All I see is a beautiful flag up here. Look, this is all I see. All I see is a winner flag. Winner, winner, chicken dinner flag. See it?
How much weight do you put on? It's almost basically right at yesterday's high.
Well, that's why we would go. Well, no, it's way beyond yesterday's high. Way beyond yesterday's high. But you guys need to go back in time. I can't right now. I'm in an actual.
Yeah, 2 days. 2 days ago, I meant.
Gotcha. What is the high 2 days ago exactly to the penny? What is it?
365.
Oh, it's already past that, so you're good. There's your. Now, what did I say? Didn't I say this looks great? New high a day. Well, this is what I said. So while you guys are all freaking out, panicking on a consolidation, I'm like, this is great. You guys are set up. Enjoy the ride. Is anybody still in Tesla because you did not get all the way out? Oh yeah, if you're in an EWO. You're going to make $1 million today. Results not guaranteed, legal. But if you're in a 2 minute EWO, it means you're really locked in and you're going to respect the rules. You are golden. You're going to shed when you're supposed to, and you're going to leave the last runner forever as long as it's above what?
VWAP.
VWAP. Yep. Good job.
Actually, it did kind of pertain to this one. Okay, so the last one, and we are out. So we're going to go with the shedding one here. All right, number 1. Is this a lie? Coach teaches us to scale or shed out of a trade. Instead of just getting all the way out, coach tells us shed. That's better for you. Is that a lie? Number 2, coach trains us to use to shed 50%, then 20%, then another 20%, and then 10%, right? 50, 20, 20, 10. That's what coach trains us. Are those the correct ratios? Is that a lie? Is one of them 15% or 5%? Is that a lie? And last but not least, coach trains us that it's okay to let the last runner go red. It's okay. Let it go green to red. You made your money anyway. It's a free trade at that point. It's okay. Let the last runners go red. Is that a lie?
You know as well as I do that if you did number 3, he'd come over to your house and slap the shit out of you.
He'd cook steaks on your lawn, right?
Force feed you a steak.
Oh, man. What do you guys think down there in the chat? Everybody is saying 3. Yes. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Yeah. Don't let anything go red. That is one of the rules. Don't let a green trade go red. I don't even give a shit if it's a runner and you've already made $1 million on the damn trade. Don't let a trade go red. Let it break even, but don't let it go red. He's just said that the other day. So that was fun. You guys got everything absolutely right. You guys know your shit, which I knew you did. Ange, thank you for being up here and hanging out with me, honey.
You bet. You guys have a good night. Out.
You too. You too. She didn't do the Irish. She said goodbye. Yay.
Say goodbye. Don't get used to it.
You say goodbye to me, young lady. Everybody, have a great night. I hope you guys enjoyed this edition of 2 Truths and a Lie. Shout out once again to Maria for kind of bringing this into the fold. I really enjoy this game, and we'll find new and interesting ways to do it. So everybody have a fantastic night. Thank you for participating. Hey, if we get a lot more people in here playing this and doing this, we might be able to get some wheel spins, some prizes, some cash, get coach in here, get him involved, get a leaderboard going, right? So let's build it out. Let's build it out. But right now it's in the beginning stages and we're just having fun. So thank you guys for everybody. I think we had 19 people in here and there's like 18 or 19 likes. So thank you for that. Don't forget, once again, if you're trying to join American Dream Trading, you can do so by going to americandreamtrading.com. That link is located right there in the description of the video. It's in the live chat as well, but we're not going to be live any longer. So if you're watching us on the replay, it's in the description of the video. So is the tip jar. If you'd like to tip the host and you think I did a good job, throw something in there. It is not mandatory, but it is appreciated. And yeah, you guys have a fantastic night. Get some sleep because tomorrow we got a green day to have, right? So I'm going to end it with Coach's rules as I normally do. But before I do,
imagine making money anywhere, even the beach. At American Dream Trading, we're a community of traders who know that financial freedom is just a trade away.
My name is Chad, aka the Coach. I've been a stock market trader for the last 33 years. I have trained over 1 million people. Our trading community is now closing in on close to $200 million in profits. We have retired over 200 people and counting. A couple of my moderators are having over 7-figure months. You heard that right. We are legitimately the only stock market training community that has people making over $1 million per month. I'm talking about real cash money, dollar bills, y'all. So if you're wondering if you're in the right place at the right time, you are. Welcome.
all right, those 2 videos are located in the promo video section on Discord. Use them. Get your affiliate link, attach it to those videos, and send them out. Get people joining the group and get paid to do it. Peace and blessings, y'all.
My name is Chad. Please follow the rules. Nobody go rogue. Some of the rules that we have to and live and die by in here is do not lose more than 1 to 3% of your total account value in any given day. Make sure you have stop losses on each and every trade, regardless of shares and or options. Make sure you guys are practicing small base hits. Don't go for home runs. Allow the runners to run and stop out the losers. If you're a new trader, make sure you are paper trading using a simulated trading system such as Webull or some of the other ones that are out there. If you are an expert trader, please make sure you also are being careful the first 3 minutes and the last 8 to 9 minutes of the day. Those are the absolute most volatile times in the entire market. Also, if you're a newer trader, please don't trade in the first 30 minutes or the last hour of the day. Those are the most dangerous times.